We're about probably a mile and a half from my house. We had a bunch of geese sitting out here yesterday evening. We watched them all evening. They fed over here in this old cornfield. They roosted in there. We heard them probably about 10 o'clock last night. Hopefully this morning we're gonna sneak in there for shooting hours. We're gonna try to get right up next to them. That way when it gets shooting light, we'll already be ready to go. But we might have to kind of set up and get where we think they're going so that they'll move over there to us once it gets shooting light. But y'all stay with us, Lord willing, we're gonna make something happen. They're pretty thick. Yeah. We've made it in here about a mile and a half from the truck. There's a good many geese over here to our right. I'm gonna say probably at least 1,000. And then there's also a massive drove of them over here, probably just as big. They all actually just got up. We're gonna just sit here by this well, hope they work their way to us and we can get a good shot on them. Geese are getting up the left pod. East wing. The east wing is getting up. Will they dump in with the others or will they come over here? Well, the left pod is going to the right pod, along with the north pod. There's a Mondo rod of ducks they got with it.
freaking cut. He's gonna be brave, I think. That one's real pretty. He definitely smelled us. Well, the geese were behind us on this well, on this side. They're now flying over us, going straight out in front of us. We were hoping they were gonna land somewhere around us, but of course, we're right in the middle of where they wanted to go. We had 2 coyotes come up, and we were scared they were gonna bump them, but I don't know. It's just kind of a wait and see type thing at this point. There's really no way to get up on these landing out in front of us. There's just no cover around them. I don't know, we may try to see which way they're feeding and try to make an adjustment that way. Boy, that was just sad, wasn't it? Sat out there all that time and did not cut a single feather. So our original plan was to try to get up on these geese before daylight and to be pretty close to them before shooting hours. It turns out they were in a flooded portion in the back of the field, and we just wasn't able to do that. There's a couple ditches in that field, and we were hoping to get on them that way. There were plenty of times we could have shot these geese when they were flying over, but who wants to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and walk all that way and sit all that time for like 4 snow geese? At best, we're looking at 6, probably more like 3 or 4. You know, I've had a lot of success in the past when we're trying to sneak geese, just watching them and seeing where they're feeding to, and then getting in front of them and waiting on them to come to you. You know, if you've ever watched snow geese feed, they leapfrog each other. They're constantly trying to get to the front to get next on the feed. If you can figure out which direction they're headed, sometimes they'll feed right up to you, and that's kind of what we were hoping to do in this situation. We were kind of just hoping to get lucky since we couldn't get on them like we wanted, and that they would just land somewhere close to us and feed to us. Unfortunately, on this morning, they were real jumpy. They just get up and fly to a different part of the field. They were just really bouncing around and hard to pattern, hard to mess with. It was cool to have those coyotes come in and kind of watch them try to hunt these geese as well, and just to watch them try to figure those geese out like we were. We were like 2 predators trying to do the same thing, and it was just cool to watch that. I really enjoyed that. Being under 2,000 snow geese when they're all honking, that's just an epic moment. It's so awesome to be under that and to experience that and to just hear the roar of those snow geese. I love that. Since the off season started, I've been going back and kind of cleaning out hard drives and stuff, and I found a lot of old footage that I have no idea why I didn't edit in the past. I should have already put out a lot of this stuff, but I've got videos from the 1st and 2nd year doing Chasing Green. If you like these videos from the vault, be on the lookout for them. I'm hoping to put more out over the off season in the summer. If you need something to hold you over this off season, I got tons of tips, tons of gear review stuff, lots of old hunts. Be sure and go check them out. I'll link a couple of playlists in this video right here. I'm hoping to have videos coming out all summer long. I love you, and Lord willing, I'll catch you next time right here on Chasing Green.